Okay, now we're recording. So, thank you guys for joining me kind of on this spur of the moment training for finding people in Nigeria. I know I actually did I think a Zoom or a weekly training on this topic a while back, but I felt like I've learned a lot in the last month or two and things that are working and maybe not working. So I just thought it would be good to pass along what's been working for us, because we are starting to get kind of on a fairly regular basis getting new affiliates now from Nigeria. So I'm just going to walk through this in the order, as logically as I can, in the order that I do things when recruiting for Nigeria. And I'm going to go ahead, I guess, and mute everybody. But if you have any questions, I mean, obviously all our trainings are very informal, so just unmute and stop me and I'll try to answer your question. Okay, so let me share my screen and minimize that. I don't have Ron on here with me tonight, so can you just somebody tell me if you see the My Daily Choice official group on your screen? Is that what you see? You're going to have to unmute.
Yes, I see it. My Daily Choice official group on the left.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Because sometimes I change pages and it doesn't change and I don't realize it. That's why when Ron's beside me, I just peek over at his laptop. Okay, the thing I wanted to point out here was just this post from Josh. I don't know, you guys hopefully saw it because I shared it in our team training group. Just this little part here. In my previous MLM company, I built an organization of 50,000 plus people in Africa as a distributor. It was one of the most incredible experiences of my life. Africans have a passion for entrepreneurship and they are great network marketers. MDC will be the most dominant network marketing company throughout Africa. Nigeria is the first market we chose to expand to, and there are others to follow. Come to the convention to learn about where we are expanding in Africa. And I hope you find that as exciting as I do. And this has definitely been true for us. We definitely find that when we are reaching out and talking to people in Nigeria, they are extremely open to opportunities. And they're very, like, I don't know if so many people in the United States, I don't know how to say it, but some have been, I guess, turned off to MLM, where people in Nigeria love network marketing. And I don't know, they're very, very open when we are sharing this information with them. And that's why I decided, this is really starting to work for us, and I would love to see it work for each one of you. And I totally 100% know that it can, as long as, there's a kind of a certain way to go about things. So, step number 1, what I do first is I add 25 friends per day. So I would go right here to where it says find friends. Well, let me back up a minute. Because I've been adding so many people from Nigeria as friends, when I go to find friends now, that's pretty much all Facebook shows me is people from Nigeria. Now, that's not going to be the case for you maybe right away if you haven't been adding a lot of people from Nigeria. So you're going to have to start by finding people in Nigeria. If you need help with that, you can reach out to me. One thing you could do is just scroll back through my timeline. Like right here today, we introduced a couple from Legos. So you could go to both of their timelines, like they're like here, let's go to Caleb's. No, wait. Forget that. That might not be the best idea because Caleb's already an affiliate, so it wouldn't make sense to go after his friends. If you don't have any way of finding friends in Lagos and Abuja, then reach out to me and I will give you some names where of people in those two cities where you can get started by just adding their friends. The way that yes.
Oh, I will go to one person and select one of their friends and then go to that person and select one of their friends. Instead of taking a whole bunch from one person, just go one friend, then what, just down the line. So you get a variety. So let's say you already have someone that's a friend from Nigeria, and we don't want to take a whole bunch of their friends, but if you take one and then move on and then move on and then move on, it opens it up wider.
Well, here's a good example. I may have given this name to some of you or a couple of you. I'm not sure. Mercy is from Lagos. And if you were to go to her friends, you could start, see, I must have given this to Valerie and Kathy and Donna. You guys are on the ball. I love it. Okay, but keep scrolling down. I mean, these are already my friends, but they're probably not your friends. And like Donna said, if you just pick out, let's say we picked out Melody. Well, she's already my friend. Let me keep going here. So I get down past, you keep going, it's going to show you all the people that you're friends with first. So let's go here to Janet. I love looking for these ladies that are, these people really dress up for church, especially. I love to find these ladies that are very well dressed. And I have had no issue with adding 25 friends as long as I have mutual friends. If I start picking people like this that I have no friends in common with, I'm going to get a pop-up message saying that I should only send friend requests to people that I know. But they never say anything. I never get a message like that as long as I have mutual friends. So if I'm going to add Janet, and then I think, Donna, what you're saying is go then to Janet's page. Is that what you meant?
Yeah, go down to her friends list.
Okay, so now I'll go to Janet's friends and start here.
Right, and then just pick one or two and then move on to their friend.
Yeah, so I mean, this is never ending.
So, because if Janet becomes an affiliate and you have some of her friends as affiliates, you kind of did her no good.
Yeah, so let's say now I go to Elizabeth and I send her a friend request. I can go to her page, go to her friends, and I'm telling you, the one thing I want to stress to you guys, I would stay in Lagos and Abuja. I personally, I don't come across near as many people in Port Harcourt, which is the third city that has products available. If you do, that's fine. But we are having all our success is coming from Lagos and Abuja. And I know that they are very, very well-to-do cities. I'm sure Port Harcourt is too, or Josh would have never picked that. But if I make a friend and then when I go to their timeline, they're not in Abuja or Lagos, I unfriend them and move on. And I'll tell you why. I don't want to get caught up in trying to figure out, okay, this person lives 2 hours outside of Lagos. How are they going to get their products? It just complicates the whole process. And that, for example, there are 22.5 million people in Lagos alone. Every one of us on this call could become a super affiliate just working in Lagos. You know, so I just wouldn't complicate it by going outside those 2 cities. The other thing I have found is it seems like in Nigeria, if you stay in those 2 cities, they are lots and lots of Christian people. Our leader in Abuja is a pastor. So you're going to see a lot of Christian people and well-to-do people. Once you start going out into the country somewhere, it seems like there's not much of a middle class in Nigeria. It's either very well-to-do or very, very poor. So here I could go and friend with this lady, go to her page. I mean, you could take more than one of her friends, but you kind of get the idea. Now, when I go to find friends, here, find friends. Do you see this? After you do this for a little while, Facebook is you're not going to see anything here on the friend suggestions except people from Nigeria. I still kind of, look at the profile picture a little bit, but I don't spend much time because my main goal is I need 25 new friends a day. And I need to start a conversation with them. So I'm not going to spend a lot of time, making those new friends. 76 mutual friends, 37 mutual friends. So this is so easy. Toyin, she's our leader in Abuja. So when you find an affiliate, I usually go back then and make friends with a good many of their friends. That way, they're seeing HempWorks posts from me as well as that new affiliate. And it just kind of reinforces, wow, there is something to this. Because of course, anytime I have anybody that expresses, look here, somebody right in Lagos. See this one? This is a couple hours outside of Lagos. So I would go right on by that. Now, a lot of times, like you notice here, you can't see the city. So you're just kind of taking a chance. But if you're starting out with somebody that's in Lagos or Abuja, you have a good chance that these people will be as well. So let's go with that for now. I don't know how many that was. So first step is 25 new friends every day. This is what I'm doing. I keep a tablet. Mine's over on the sofa, but it's just this is Ron's. Simple tablet. We put the date up at the top. I number down to 25, and my goal that day is to start a conversation with 25 new people from Nigeria. If you really want to do this in a big way, you've got to ramp up the numbers. I mean, if you're talking to the same 5, 6, 7 people in Nigeria, it's not gonna be enough. You've got to really go through numbers of people to find the ones that are interested and the ones that are going to take action and become your leaders. So 25
question.
Yeah.
Hey, so when you're starting a conversation, are you waiting for them to literally ask you questions, or are you going on Messenger and kind of starting a conversation there? Could you tell me how you're doing that as well?
Yes, I am going to get to that. I have my
I'm sorry.
Yep, I have my entire script on a PDF. I just loaded it into the team training group. But the second thing that I do after I send out 25 friend requests is some point in the day, I look up here to see who has accepted my friend requests. Now, I might do this 2-3 times throughout the day. And right now, do you see I have 5 people that appear to all be from Nigeria. So what I do before I start the conversation with them is I go to our Nigeria group. Is everybody part of this group that we have set up here for the Nigeria business opportunity? If you're not, I mean, just unmute. I could add you right now if you don't know for sure if you're in this group. We set up this private group just to kind of serve as a way to keep educating people.
Hey, Rhonda.
Yeah.
Hey, this is Mary Radcliffe. I don't think I'm part of that group. If you could add me to it, I would appreciate it.
Okay, let's see if your name pops
I'm
up.
not sure if I am or not.
And Rhonda, this is Diane. I'm not sure if I am either.
Okay, let's see. Mary Radcliffe is not. So now you are.
Okay, thank you very much.
Sure. Diane. Yep, Diane wasn't in there either. And you'll notice, like, we don't post any links in here. Like here, when I recognize this couple, but I'm not putting website links in here. And you don't have to do this part. If you would prefer to kind of work more on your own with your people and you don't want to utilize this group, that's okay too. But that, you know, like here, I put our Facebook Lives in here. We welcome our new members. I've been uploading my frequently asked questions. This was the new video from the pre-launch. Somebody have a question? I'm not sure why can't I see the question.
It's Dave. Just add me to the group.
Oh. Okay, Dave, that was easier. David Markham, here we go.
Rhonda, it's Val again. Could you check me as well, please?
Sure. Val, already a member, it says.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. If you need the link to this group, just reach out to me. But you know what? Yeah, well, you should be able to find it since you're in the group, but I titled it Nigeria CBD Oil Business Opportunity and has this thing up at the top. So what I would do second is come in here and add these 5 people to that group. That's the second thing that I do. Okay.
So I have a question.
Okay.
So you just automatically add them to the group?
I have been, some of them accept, some don't. I honestly don't even keep track of it.
Right. So.
And actually, I've been kind of forgetting to, I don't even have that in my script. I maybe should have, you know, that I invited you to this group. But I think most people see that in their notifications. I mean, do you guys see that when you're invited to a group?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
So I do have one more question because of what you said, because I know that you and I have talked and we've talked about not adding the people that I have friended unless maybe they did the pre-enrolled first or something.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, so far we haven't had, like, none of our affiliates are like scouring through this group trying to recruit people. But if you would feel better waiting until they're an affiliate to add them to this group, or at least until they're pre-enrolled, I mean, that's fine too. But honestly, it doesn't seem like, I mean, I've never had anybody come back to me and say, hey, you know, one of your affiliates took my prospect that I added to the group. I don't think they're really coming in here looking for prospects here.
Right. No, I'm not, I'm basically just asking.
They
So-
might get confused though. They won't remember who added them. I mean, you can check it, but when it comes time to, if they aren't pre-enrolled or, and initially we were doing it once they became an affiliate, add them to your group.
Yeah.
And
And
that's
that,
what I've been doing.
I can
don't
keep
have
it
any
like
yet.
that. I don't have a problem like that because I'm just asking.
yeah.
So just
I'm
for my own understanding.
Yeah, I'm going to let that up to you guys. I mean, we're pretty much just trying to educate them.
But the nice thing is that you have most of the videos uploaded to YouTube so we can message them or possibly even WhatsApp. I did that with that one gentleman, sent him your video of how to recruit with CBD or whatever, how to build your business. So,
Yeah, I mean, if you would feel better to wait to add them to this group until they're an affiliate, and you don't even have to utilize this group. I mean, this is just something Ron and I put together. So that, I'm going to let that totally up to you. You can completely skip this step if you want, this group, and just do your 25 friends a day and then go right into the script. So I want to show you where that script is. Okay, so it is in, I just put it in the team training group. If you go over here to files, it will be the most recent one. And this by no means, you guys, I mean, if you have suggestions, please feel free to say something. I've kind of changed this around when I kind of figured out what was working, what isn't working. So this is not set in stone, but it's a starting point anyway. So this is what I do when I see that somebody accepted my friend request, which was back here, accepted request, then I would go right here to her page. First of all, I'm going to see if it says, look, lives in Joss. I don't even know where that is. So guess what? I'm going to the next one. Watch me get all people that aren't in. Look. Oh, my word. Hopefully it's not all like that, and it usually isn't, but I've just found it's just so much easier if they are. Look, here we go. Now we're in Abuja. So I would go back here to my chat, and what I do when I'm working, I open up this chat and I keep it open right here. So I'm just flipping back and forth, copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste, and it is so easy. Now, up until the new video came out, did everybody get to see that, the video of the pre-launch?
That short, like 3-minute one. Yeah.
Did everybody see it? If not, I did upload it on our Success Team channel right here. It is awesome. I mean, this is a powerful recruiting tool that we have now. It's just a 3.5-minute video from the pre-launch, but there's different people talking. I don't know if you can tell that, but, and you know, these prospects from Nigeria are going to be really listening to fellow Nigerians talking about this opportunity. So you definitely want to be utilizing that video. So up until we had that video, which was just a couple days ago, this was my script right here. Thank you for accepting my friend request. Great to connect with you here on Facebook. What do you do for a living in Abuja? I started trying this and it's been working for me if they live in Lagos. I started using, thank you for accepting my friend request. I noticed you live in Lagos. Our company recently opened an office in Lagos. Did you happen to see this short 3-minute video from our pre-launch? And then this is the link. So you could just copy this whole thing and put it in there. Maybe you're going to want to play around with it a little bit. Now, of course, I wouldn't use it for this guy I just friended because he's in Abuja. So I would go, is my screen flipping back and forth when I'm doing this?
Yes.
Okay, I would write, I always use their name. Hi, Tony. What do you do for a living in Abuja? Every once in a while, most people will just tell me and then want to know what I do. Every once in a while, somebody will say, why do you ask? You know, which is fine. I just say, you know, I like, you know, I'm making new friends. Our company just expanded into Nigeria. So I'm reaching out and making new friends in Lagos and Abuja. You know, and they're very friendly, very friendly. So that would be the start of my conversation. And let's go down through here. So when he tells me what he does, then I come back and say the next one here. I'm with the #1 CBD company in the US. We just opened an office in Lagos a few weeks ago. We will be the #1 CBD company in Nigeria too because of the purity of our products. Are you familiar with CBD? Most times they say no. Every once in a while, I'll find somebody, you know, that's familiar, but it's not like here in the US. It's much newer over there. So then when they say, if they say no, then this is my next. So you see how easy this is when you have this script, all you're doing, it just depends at what point you are with your 25 different people. You know, some people will answer you the same day right away. Other people, you might see 3 days later, they finally told you what they do for a living. So you're always at all these different points in the conversation with people, but you're kind of just logically walking them through the information you want to give them to see if they are interested. So then I say this about CBD comes from hemp, not marijuana. It's by far the most healing plant with the most medicinal properties of all the plants in God's pharmacy. I want to share, oh, I should have pushed this up further because I do this all in one shot. You know what I mean? If I type this, I would copy this whole thing, would be my next response. Because I have found this to be very effective, sharing a testimonial early on. And this is a powerful testimony that gets their attention. I mean, they're blown away by this. Does that make sense, everybody, so far? Maybe we should try staying unmuted. I don't know. Do you guys have background noise? Everybody okay so far? You okay, Kathy?
Yes.
Okay. So depending on what they say after I share, most of the time they say like, wow, that's impressive, whatever. Then I go on to here. I made a short video explaining CBD. Would it be okay if I post it here for you, or would WhatsApp be better? The people in Nigeria use this WhatsApp. I always say what's up, but it's an app that you can load on your phone or your laptop. In fact, I always close mine when I do Zooms because I don't know how much internet it takes or whatever, but I'll open it here. Do you guys see it opening?
Not yet. I don't know. I use it all the time, you guys. I've been using it with family because I have a brother that lives in the Czech Republic, and it's a way that we can connect. And I just started using it with people from Nigeria and found out, I think Rhonda told me that they have limited data, and since WhatsApp is free and data free, they want to go there. It's not that they just want a video chat with you, because you can do either phone calls, video, or text. And I've got 2 people on it right now, and basically we're still doing the same thing as texting.
Yeah.
They just want to know that you're a real person. So far, so good.
Yeah. And so you can see it now?
I don't see your WhatsApp.
Oh,
No.
you don't? No?
No.
Let me stop sharing and see if you see it now. Does it come up now?
I think it's your thing on the left, because I don't know, Team Abuja Hempworks Team.
Yeah.
4. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, this is what WhatsApp looks like. We have different groups set up. This is our, they love just trust me, the people in Nigeria love WhatsApp. And like Kathy said, if they're using Facebook Messenger, it's eating up their data, especially if you're going to ask them to watch a video. So that's why, you know, that's why in my script I say, would you rather connect on WhatsApp? And then it's very simple. You just add them as a contact, and you can chat. You know, these are groups that our leaders in Nigeria have set up to educate their prospects. But you can also, you know, just talk to people individually. Like this is just one person I'm having a conversation with. But and you know, the more I use it, the more I like it actually better than Facebook Messenger now that I have it. And you can do, if you look over here, you can add photos and videos. You can turn your camera on. You can send documents. I don't know what that last one is. I don't even know what that one is, but it's very cool. I like it a lot. And you'll definitely want to have it. I have it on my phone and my laptop. I'm going to close out of that for now. Okay, so let's go back to the script. So right here, I would say I made a short video. This is the ABCs of CBD. That's what this link is. But I asked them, would it be okay if I post it here, or is WhatsApp better? And I have found that a lot of these people, yeah, see that? A lot of these people have their phone number on here, and that is also their WhatsApp number. So when you're adding them as a contact, it's going to ask you, you know, all you do, just like if you were putting a contact in your phone, you add their name, and then it says country. And when you choose Nigeria, it's going to plug in this country code of 234, and then you just add their number. But I find a lot of people in Nigeria have this posted on their Facebook page. So you don't even have to ask for their number. And then we just move the conversation from here over to WhatsApp. So, okay. Can you see my script again?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So then I would keep walking them through this, give them the ABCs of CBD. My next step, which I give them time then to watch the video. Sometimes it might even be the next day till I go back and see, you know, if they commented. But my next step then is the testimonial group. We have a private group on Facebook. Would it be okay if I add you? I have found that people, it's just much better if we ask permission than assume. They really appreciate that. And I have, out of probably a few hundred, I've only had one person say no. They didn't want added to the group. And that was fine. next. You know, I mean, doesn't matter. I mean, I'm looking for the people that are interested. Did somebody have a question?
Oops.
No? And then the next thing, of course, if when they say yes, okay, I just added you to the private testimonial group. Here's the link, and I give them instructions. You can search for any health issue. Now, this I just added today. I felt like I needed to have something in here about the business for you guys, because when I get up to this point and they're really expressing interest, I'm ready to go right here. Would it be okay if I connect you with our leaders in Abuja? But you might need something to say about the business until you have leaders. And honestly, all I would be looking for is one leader in Lagos and one in Abuja. And as soon as you have that, then I would start feeding all your other people to those two leaders and help them build their team. I mean, we did end up, we have one leader that we're working with in Abuja. We have 3 in Lagos. Not that we wanted it that way. I think we had 2 already from a while back before we even opened in Nigeria. And then we had a 3rd person that just came right out and said, I want to be sponsored directly under you. You can't really, say no to that, but I prefer to say, would it be okay if I connect you with our leaders in Abuja? And then if we are here on Messenger, then I would go up here to the options, I would create a group, and I would add my leader from Abuja. And does everybody know how to do that, to start a group conversation?
No, I never did that.
No. Okay. Well, let's do an example then. Let's see. Where are you, Jody? There you are. Okay. So I'm talking to Jody, and I want to introduce her to my leader. So do you see what I'm doing? All I do.
Okay, so this is in WhatsApp.
No, well, now I'm in Messenger.
Oh, you're in Messenger. Okay.
Yeah, I can show you. Well, let me think. Yeah, I can show you how to do it either place. So maybe I should do that. Let's start here. So Jody just said to me, yes, she wants to connect with my leader. So I go right here to that little pinwheel and I click on create group. And now it gave me a block here where I can add whoever I want to bring into this conversation. So
okay, maybe on a phone it doesn't have all those options, because I'm correlating with my phone while you're talking, and all it has up there where the name is a phone and a camera. It doesn't have the little wheel for options on my phone. Anyway, I have an iPhone, but I'll have to check on my laptop later. Then it probably has it there. Does anybody else find that they don't have that on their iPhone?
I have an iPhone. This is Diane, and I do see the little wheel, so I don't know.
Oh, let's see. I do not see the little wheel either. See, as you guys can tell, here's where I'm a little old school. I mean, I will work on this thing if I have to, if we're away, but when I'm home, I am always on my laptop. I like a bigger screen to see what's
Oops, I'm changing my comment. I'm looking at your screen. Oh, well, no wheel.
No wheel on your phone?
No wheel. I forgot. I'm not looking at my phone. I'm looking at Rhonda's screen.
Okay, then it must be a phone thing, I guess.
Does anybody know how to do it on a phone? An iPhone? Okay, I'm in a conversation. I see camera, photos. But I do not see. Wonder if you have to go to, is there a,
Okay. I don't know if people can hear me or not.
yeah,
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay. I guess I did do something right.
um,
Well, we don't have to spend time on that, Rhonda. I just wanted to know, see if it was just me, because I can go onto my laptop then.
yeah, and that might be something we just have to Google and see how do you start a group chat on an iPhone.
Yeah,
But
out
that-
in Messenger, yes.
But right here on your laptop, you would just type in then, let's say I was going to add my leader, Ronald Gessner, and then you just click done and you see what it does. It opens up a new chat.
Okay.
So see, Ron is not going to be able to see any of this previous conversation. It starts a whole new chat. And then, let me move this. What I always do is just say like, hi, Ron, and then it'll pop up his name. I'd like you to meet my friend Jody Hall from Abuja. He is interested in partnering with us in HempWorks. And that's all I do. And then our leader from there jumps in the conversation and pretty much takes over. So this is what I would do as soon as you have one leader established in Lagos and one in Abuja. I would just start feeding people to them. It's going to be much easier for them to work with the affiliates. Is that Ron? I didn't even think he was on here. Well, he's all excited about you, Jody. You just got a lead from Abuja. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I didn't think he was on. Anyway, now to do that on, let's see. I think I have to stop sharing and share again back here to WhatsApp. I always do this part on this. Let's see. You know, I don't know. New chat. For some reason, I found it easier to add contacts on my phone with this app. So I usually add the contact on my phone and then come back to my laptop, because I don't know if you can see this. Can you see right there? That is what it looks like.
Yeah, yeah.
And when you click on there, I hope you can see that. That little box up there in the corner. I just click on that, and then do you see my choices?
Your
you-
list of people.
Yeah, can you see where it says new?
It's blurry. I can't really see it too well.
I would have to get magnifying glasses.
Well, it says new group or new contact, and then you would just click on new contact and add them into your what's up. That part honestly is very easy, just learning how to add a contact and set up a group. Okay, so let's go back.
Found it.
Yes.
Can I ask a quick question? Is it WhatsApp Messenger or WhatsApp Business when you choose your?
Just WhatsApp.
It's a green icon with a phone in the center of it.
Do you see it's this?
Mine says WhatsApp Messenger.
Right
I mean,
there.
I don't have it yet, but I'm trying to
Can you see it?
choose.
Okay, it's the WhatsApp green one with the kind of the bubble with the little foam receiver in it. It's that one.
You don't see either one of those? Oh yeah, there I saw
Well,
it.
it's a green, it's a bubble with a phone in it, it's green in it, but it does say WhatsApp Messenger.
That's
Mine,
it.
mine says WhatsApp Messenger. It
Yep.
does.
That's it.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, where do you get this at on your phone?
In your Play Store.
Oh,
Oh, you have an iPhone, so do they?
Or
you guys
App
have
Store.
that? Or App Store.
oh, okay. I have app notifications permissions. Okay, that's it. So do you do this on your phone or can you just do it on your laptop?
You can do either.
Huh?
Ron, how did you put it on my laptop?
I think I had to add it on my phone first, and
Okay,
like you were
you're
saying, and
first.
then I could access it on my laptop. I
Okay.
don't know if anyone else did it that way.
Yeah, I've had it on my phone forever, and just the other day I did a search for it on my laptop, popped up, added it, and I was already set up to go.
Right, right.
So
And I've used it too, Kathy, lots for overseas friends, and it's really good.
yeah,
Okay.
well, yeah, and you're in my group anyway.
Yeah, yeah, we're in there together.
We have a family group in there. We chat all the time.
Yeah, I think once you guys have that, you're gonna love it. Do you see it, Pam? Do you know? Do you?
I'll get there.
Okay.
I don't want to hold you up. I'll figure it out.
Okay. But yeah, you have to go to the App Store for that.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So let's go back here. Where did my script go? Oh, here. Gosh, I have so many windows open now. Why do I have that one open? Let me close that one. Can you see my chat again? The script?
Just the
Your
script.
script, yes.
Okay. So this was the business statement I put in here. HempWorks became the fastest growing network marketing company in the US their second year in business. And there is no doubt we will become the fastest growing network marketing company in Nigeria too. It's just a matter of time. The people that join first will become top income earners because of the massive growth that is coming. If you like, you can take a free tour of our business here, and then you would have to insert your BizOp link. So and then down here, I have a short video explaining the company, the products, and the business. Would it be okay if I posted here for you? And then this is that one, I don't know if everybody saw it, but I made it, it's like 25 minutes and I go through the PowerPoint, talk about the company, products, and the opportunity. So, I mean, this, you know, you might have to insert some other things as you're having a conversation with people, but I really think this will help you because I know for me, I just keep it open when I'm going to work on the connections in Nigeria, and I am just back and forth. I don't know if anybody said anything to me over here. No, I don't see it, but you know, it's just a matter of where are we in the conversation, and it really makes it easy because you don't have to keep typing out the same thing over and over and over. So everybody saw where to find that in the training group. Everybody should be in here, and then you just go down here to where it says files. And it's the most recent one. You can download this PDF. Oh, we talked about the WhatsApp. Oh, we talked about adding a leader to the chat once you have a leader. And then what we found is, and I would suggest this if they don't think of it on their own, our leaders that we have now all have group chats on WhatsApp. So anytime we refer a new customer to them, immediately they ask for their WhatsApp number. And they either call them or sometimes they do both. They'll call them and they add them to their group on WhatsApp. So it's just kind of a nice way, because all these prospects are kind of at a different point in the process. You know, maybe they want more information, maybe financially they can't join for a couple weeks yet, or whatever the case might be. But it's a place then, a group that they can keep all their prospects together and not lose track of people. So I would recommend that they, if they don't do that on their own, that you suggest setting up a group chat on WhatsApp. And if you're finding people in Abuja, we have a couple that are our leaders there. That's the one I was talking about, that is a pastor and his wife. And they are, the last we knew, they are going to start weekly meetings this coming Saturday at their office in Abuja. So I'm sure that would be something you'd be able to plug your people into as well. So I'm trying to get them going to do the same thing in Lagos, but we haven't gotten that accomplished yet. Two things we are doing for our team in Nigeria. We started, these are going to seem like weird times to you. These people are like major night owls. We started a team affiliate training, and it is at Eastern time. It's 5 p.m. on Fridays, which is 10 p.m. in Nigeria. And that's what they wanted it. They must, I don't know, they wanted it at 10 o'clock. I guess they're settled, the kids are in bed, I don't know. So that's what we're doing. That went really well, and I did record that. That's on our team channel. And then Sunday nights, we started the same thing, 10 p.m. their time, 5 p.m. Eastern. We set up a Zoom for prospects. Now, this past week was our first one, and we had no prospects. That's okay.
We have me and Kathy.
Yeah, Kathy and Pam were on, and 3, 4, 5 of our people from Nigeria, but they were all our affiliates.
And they were all late.
Yeah, I'm telling you, yeah, they don't work the way we do. When we say 8 p.m., we mean 8 p.m. If you tell them 8 p.m., it means 8:10 or 8:15 even. Yeah, they're very laid back. But we're going to just keep going with it. I'm not sure, like we wanted to be able to offer online and hopefully have our leaders starting offline, because it seems to me that in Nigeria, they still really like to go to meetings. You know, that's not like here, everybody wants to do everything online. They don't want to leave their house. And, you know, meetings are pretty old school for network marketing, but I don't think that's the case over there near as much. So I set those 2 events up where you don't have to register. So the link will never change. There's going to be one link for Friday nights and one link for Sunday nights. Friday nights is training, Sunday night is prospects. And we're just going to run with it like that and see how that works. Let's see, did David have a question? No, or maybe. I don't think so. Okay. I think that was everything I had. What are your questions? Does this help?
Yes.
Yes.
Let me unmute you guys so we can just talk.
Yes.
Okay, and on the iPhone, when we were talking about creating a group, I think I figured out how you have to do it on the phone. When you bring up your person, you tap their name at the top of your screen, and then it's going to bring up different options. And down in that list, there is a create group.
Oh,
I guess that would do the same thing that you're talking about, right?
right. And,
And
you
then-
can try it like with Donna and me, or if you want to try it on your phone and just see.
Yeah, because I remember now, because like I have one with just Beth and I, and then there's one with Donna and Beth and I. So I just remembered, and I thought, well, how did I do that? And so I just went in and tried it to make sure I knew what I was talking about. So that is how you do it on the iPhone.
Okay. All right. I see Ruth's comment. Lots of good information that is helpful. Thanks. Well, you're welcome, Ruth. I hope it is. I hope it's not overwhelming or confusing.
No, it was very good. Excellent.
It's very good for me too, because I sometimes don't know what to say to them, and they start out with hi, and then you get to carry the conversation.
I know it.
Well,
I'm with you.
that video is a powerful tool for us, because when they, you got to watch that. It's only 3.5 minutes, but it's really, really good. And it's going to be, I think, a very powerful recruiting tool for us, because they see how many people came out to that pre-launch, and you feel the excitement. And when they interview some of the affiliates from Nigeria, it's really, really good. So I'm really thankful that we have that tool. And I think because it's right from Legos, it's not like it's a video that I made. It's from Legos. It's people from Nigeria talking. They show you the office, and I think that's going to be.
It's going to be good.
Yeah, really good.
Yeah.
I think the biggest thing I would say is really step up your numbers. I mean, if you don't have time to do 25, start with 10. Start with 10 a day, and try to gradually work up. I know from listening to Jenna in that mentoring group, she basically said the same thing, that when she was building her business, she had so many conversations going at the same time. And I also remember hearing Barb Miller say that she didn't even take the time to write her names down, because she said, by the time I wrote down 10 names, I could have talked to 2 more people. I mean, that's how fast these top leaders work. They're not talking to 2 or 3 people a week. They're talking to this, they're taking all out massive action to get where they got. And we have to follow that. We have to do the same thing. And, I was trying to get started in Nigeria for a few weeks, building up to the pre-launch. And we did have, I don't know what we had, maybe 8 or 10 people at the pre-launch, something like that. But it wasn't going near as fast as I wanted it to. Where that's coming from. And that's when I decided, and I was listening to Jenna talk about, how many conversations she had going when she was recruiting. And I knew in my heart the answer is I got to step up my game. And that's when I made my goal. I thought, from now till convention, I am talking to starting 25 conversations a day. My other goal is to do 1 Facebook Live every weekday up until convention too. So, I mean, you just got to do what you got to do to create momentum. But it's definitely, just since we started doing that, we're starting to get almost 1 new affiliate, not quite every day, but I feel it building. We have more and more new affiliates coming on board from Nigeria, and it's just because we have so many fishing poles in the pond now. You know, it's not just one, it's 25 a day I'm throwing in the pond. So I just want to encourage you. And again, I think the biggest thing is step up the numbers that you're doing and stay in Lagos or Abuja. It's just going to make it too complicated outside of those two cities, because I honestly don't know, since they're not shipping the products to people, you know, then you're going to get into this whole thing, well, who's going to pick up the order at the office? And then that person has to have proof that it's okay for them to pick it up. And then how do you get it from Lagos to wherever? It just eliminates all of that. And I think you're going to get bogged down in all those details, where if they're right in Lagos or Abuja, they go to the office or the pickup point in Abuja and get their products. And there's enough people in those two cities for every one of us to become super affiliates.
And it honestly didn't work for me, guys. So, because I did get the gentleman I was signing up is 2 hours outside of Abuja, and it's becoming more of an issue. And I'm right at the verge, and I'm trying not to see if this is actually going to complete, because I started it. If it's just better to unfriend him. So just because the conversation's going in the wrong direction too, and I'm trying to keep it towards business. So.
And it's like you say, it'll get too complicated trying to figure out how to get the products to him. And you're going to end up spending so much time trying to work out all those details when you could have probably gotten 2 or 3 new affiliates.
Correct.
You know, so like you saw me do, when I add all those 25 friends, they're not all going to be in Abuja or Lagos. But if I see that they're not, for right now, I'm just unfriending and moving on, and just friending as many people as I have to get 25 conversations in Lagos or Abuja. So any other questions? I don't want to keep you too long.
No,
Is there a,
go
oh,
ahead.
I was going to say, is there another step then is to get them to actually purchase? Or is that a whole nother subject that you'd have to get into? Or do you give them your link when you're getting them started, just like we do? They put the Nigeria in and it goes through the way. I mean, is there some special thing we have to know for that? Or is that basically what we do when we're looking for our affiliate?
Yeah, you can either give them your pre-enrollee link, or if they are saying, hey, I'm ready to order, you give them your product website. And when they type in Nigeria as their shipping a country, then they get instructions on how to pay and where to pick up their order. And you might want to look in where that's coming from. I'm going to mute a couple people here. I'm not sure. Oh, Diane, I don't want to mute you. You were the one asking. If you look under files in our team group, you kind of might want to refresh your memory a little bit. There's a few documents in there from Nigeria, like the payment instructions are in there. I made a document with the address of the 3 pickup points. There's a few Nigeria documents in there, but you really won't, I mean, that would just be for your own information, because that's going to pop up on the screen for them as soon as they write Nigeria as their country.
Okay.
The only thing that doesn't pop up, I don't think, is it tells them where the bank that they need to go to make their payment. But I did find out that they can do that online as well. And the information they need is right there.
Okay.
So they don't have to physically go to the bank. But
okay, so it's the same then when they sign up, they buy their product, and we'll get the email that says, welcome, you have a new affiliate. All of that part's the same. And then we know it went through and we actually have that person as an affiliate, right?
Yeah, but they don't activate their account in Nigeria until they actually pick up the order.
Correct.
Oh, okay.
And sometimes because of the process, they might place the order. It could go a couple days until they go to the bank and pay for it and then go to the office and pick it up.
They
So,
have 30 days to
Yeah.
actually do it.
Okay.
yeah, so that's why I'm saying, let me just go back here real quick to the team training group. Can you see that now? We're back in the training group.
Yes, I got you back in there. Sorry.
That's okay. I just wanted to show you, I don't think it, yeah, see there's oh, you don't really need that one. I should actually delete that probably. Can I delete that? Yeah, we don't really need to keep the pre-launch in there since that's over. It would probably be these three, Diane.
Okay, I see that the third, fourth, and fifth ones.
Yeah, if you just go over them, I think that'll clear up any questions you have. And then up here is where the script is.
Alrighty.
But if we, down the road, if there's more questions and we need to do another training, because like I said, things have changed a little bit from even just a month or two ago when we started prospecting in Nigeria, because I didn't realize the What's Up thing. I didn't realize that they were using up so much data. And, if you give them the video and they tell you, yeah, it's okay, you can put that video in Messenger, they might just be being nice, but not planning to watch it because they don't want to use up all their data. Where if you move over to What's Up, they will watch it. So yeah, I wasn't aware of that. So yeah. Okay.
Okay, well, thank you.
You're welcome, Diane.
Oh, this is Dave. I have a comment.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm finding that What's Up app I get asked all the time when I'm instant messaging with other people in other countries, and we have unlimited data, so we have so many Wi-Fi connections in our country. They probably just have one company, so I understand that limited data. So this is going to help us a long time in the future when we're in Philippines or Vietnam or other parts of Africa or even in Canada, because they always ask me, can we talk through What's Up app? So I've got that on my phone now. I'm just going to start adding contacts in there. Now I think you can send videos through the What's Up app too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's going to be good. That's going to be very helpful.
Yep. Yeah, they love that. And I think you guys, like Kathy said, and Dave there, as you use it yourself, I find I kind of like it almost better than Messenger now that I've gotten comfortable with it. All right, guys, any other questions? I'm excited for our team. We can be the success team of Nigeria.
That would be so awesome.
That's awesome. Let's do it.
Yeah, I have no doubt about it. When I read that thing from Josh, I knew from hearing him on video that he built a huge team in Nigeria with his previous company. I didn't know it was 50,000, but I wasn't surprised at all when they opened Nigeria. And you know how smart he is. There's a reason he went there. He knows that they're entrepreneurs and they love network marketing. And I think if you really work at this and get comfortable with it, you're going to find it's a lot easier actually to recruit affiliates in Nigeria. And once you've established 2 leaders, just keep feeding people to them. I mean, if you build a team on one leg in Abuja and a team on the other leg in Lagos, you're set. But I think we're in front of, we're where Barb Miller was in Nigeria, where she was in the US when she joined HempWorks. And you see what happened to her and Judy Stallings and all the people that joined in 2017. I see that we have that opportunity and we have a foot in the door, because I really don't see that many people working Nigeria. I mean, if you type in Nigeria CBD oil in YouTube, it's one other lady and the rest of them are mostly my videos. coming up. So I really feel like our team can dominate Nigeria. So let's do it.
Let's do it. Yeah, absolutely. That was excellent.
Oh,
Excellent training.
well, thank you guys. I'm excited. It'll
Thank
be
you,
so
Rhonda. That was really, really great.
oh,
Yes.
welcome.
And I'm excited because I just installed the WhatsApp.
Yay!
Good for you.
Yay!
I'm excited for next year. You know, I think we should all have a goal to have a lot of affiliates from Nigeria at the convention. The few that we have now were already asking to come. I mean, they're just new and it was no big deal to them. They're like, yeah, we want to come to the convention. And then, oh, I was so disappointed. They have to go to the embassy and
Yep.
get their traveling visa. And in Abuja and Lagos, the first appointments open at the embassy are in October.
Oh my.
Yeah, it's not a quick process.
No, so they're not going to be able to come this year. But next year, we need to get on that right away as soon as we know the dates. We need, because what we have to do, they have to have an invitation letter from My Daily Choice. That's what they have to take to the embassy. And I had no trouble getting that. They were awesome to work with at the corporate office. The same lady that does compliance, she sent each one of them that I asked her to, she emailed the invitation letter to them. But then we found out that they couldn't get appointments quick enough. But there's a little bit of a process for them to come, but we'll be on that next year way ahead of time. So I thought it'd be so cool. I've been, you know how they tell you you have to see it in your mind, Bob Proctor says.
Mm-hmm.
I'm envisioning 100 affiliates on the stage next year from Nigeria, from our team.
That's awesome.
That would be
That's
good.
awesome. That's going to be good. We can do it.
We can do it. I know we can. And all right, guys. Well, then I will see you tomorrow night, I guess, on our regular team training.
It's
Okay. All right. See you guys.